they just lost one of their most vile, degenerate racists they had. This man, Jake Lang, was foot on pavement riding for CHUD. It looks like he can't ride for CHUD no more, man, because he got bigger problems to worry about. Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $142,000.
Refuses to call out the bad members. You need to call out your murderous members of your communities.
Whatever you talking about, I don't give a. Whatever you talking about, and you know it. Fuck you.
Chimping out, man. Low impulse control. This is the reason why all this can't stop. This is a response
so
that is
poor
told.
white people can
This
jump
is
on
a
black
response
men.
they teach their young people to have. This is a response that the mothers, the black mothers in this community does not teach its people to respect personal boundaries. It does not teach people to talk with respect. And that's why Austin Metcalf said, because of your failure as black parents. Failures as black parents. Failures as black parents. Teaching the youth to kill. Failures to your community. Failures to your community. You will continue to perpetrate. You guys are continuing to perpetrate. Black on white violence is at an epidemic rate. And it is because
for the most part, he pulled up with his per usual white supremacist talking points. He would have been fine if he would have just stuck to the white supremacist talking points, because we know what he was doing, man. He pulls up, agitate black people, take a 10 to 15 second clip of black folks responding to his agitation, post it online, and make them look bad. We know what the play is, right? They rinse and repeat at every tragedy. But he would have been fine if he would have just stuck to the normal white supremacist rhetoric that he's known to spew. But he took it a step further this time. His rhetoric got more hateful, got more angry, got more venomous. And this was not a smart idea for him, because this caused a lot of trouble in his life.
Black supremacist bullshit. You guys are complicit in the murder of white people. Irina Zarusky, Henry Goldman, Austin Metcalf. Where's the justice?
400 years.
Where's the justice?
400 years.
Carmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse.
You're just mad that
Carmelo Anthony should be hanging from a tree outside this courthouse. Bring Carmelo Anthony up on one of these trees.
Oh, that's not surprising at all.
Bring this man up on one of these trees. He's a murderer.
No place in America.
He's a murderer, racist
Time is
murderer.
over.
That's the first strike. He began to say things like Carmelo Anthony should be hanging from one of these trees. That is not cool to say. Now, they're going to say it because, again, they feel like they're above the law. They feel like they can do whatever they want to do and there's nothing going to happen to them, right? These people don't want equality. They want privilege. They want to be able to go from city to city, from state to state, antagonizing black people, threatening black people, and then getting away with it, which is why he's here. Now, this they gave him a pass for. And then he doubled down by leading a chair at another rally where he says, murder Carmelo Anthony. He starts a chant to murder Carmelo Anthony outside the courthough.
Cannot settle for anything less than the death penalty. Kill Carmelo Anthony. Kill Carmelo Anthony. Kill Carmelo Anthony.
That's not a threat.
Kill Carmelo Anthony.
That's not a threat.
Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Kill Jake Lang.
Jake Lang even went as far to say that if the court system don't find Carmelo Anthony guilty, he would take it upon himself to murder Carmelo Anthony. That's when the family of Carmelo Anthony and their spokesperson stepped in and said, hold on. Now that's a step far. Okay, now you can have your opinion on Carmelo, but when you get to saying hang him from the tree, then you start a chant saying kill Carmelo Anthony, and then you say if he's not found guilty, you will take it into your own hands, you would murder him. That's when Carmelo Anthony and his family, well, the spokesperson, called for Jake Lang to be arrested for terroristic threats.
We even have saw the white nationalist Jake Lang come out here and say insinuatory threats to the life of Carmelo Anthony, to hang from a tree, and even to allude that Carmelo Anthony should be shot in the head. Our organization asks that the Collin County District Attorney's Office, as well as the Sheriff Department and the McKinney Police Department, open up a criminal investigation to those terroristic threats. There is no place for racism, bigotry, and white supremacy ideology in public.
I think the officer should have arrested him right then and there, because that's not free speech. Those are literal threats.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But when Jake Lang found out there was an investigation on the way into him, he tried to get out of Dodge, bro. These people are y'all gotta really understand, bro. These people got a criminalistic mindset.
Yeah.
That same mindset they try to put on black people.
These people are more criminalistic than the actual criminals. I keep saying that and ain't nobody listening. You gotta understand this shit is go way deeper than this, bro. This shit go way deeper than this.
No, they really have it, bro. This man is a professional criminal. He tried to hop on a plane and get out of Dodge. It didn't work. Because very soon after the investigation started, I mean, the evidence was in 4K. He said it, like word for word, 4K. I guess they just had to probably make sure that it was not altered, but he for sure said it. Well, the arrest warrant was put out. Now, when Jake Lang tried to escape out of Texas, they apprehended him. And they arrested him for terroristic threats. But they didn't just arrest him with a slap on the wrist. No, they came for him like they was coming for El Chapo. And the bond he got, I think the bond sent a message. I don't think the bond he got is a coincidence, and we'll talk about it shortly. But here is Jake Lang breaking down how they came for him and how he feels like his arrest is unfair, of course. All right, they don't never do nothing wrong.
No.
Every time they do something, they get apprehended, they get arrested, is always the system is after them and it's everybody's fault but their own. Here is Jake Lang complaining about how it's unfair and he ain't do nothing wrong after being arrested.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Carmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself.
It's always the First Amendment with these people, man. They think the First Amendment protects them to do whatever they want to do, bro. Chud thinks he could call black folks the N-word, antagonize the conflict, and then shoot us and get away with it because it's his First Amendment right to apparently shoot black folks. This dude, Jake Lang, thinks it's his First Amendment rights to harass and threaten black people. He has such a disregard for black life that when they came that deep to pull him off the plane and arrest him, he couldn't even fathom why anybody would want to arrest him for threatening to murder a black child. He can't even fathom, huh? Bro, all I did was threaten to murder Carmelo Anthony. Why would y'all arrest me for that? He can't even begin to fathom exactly why he's been arrested. Sir, you cannot threaten to murder people. You can't make credible threats, and you especially can't do this outside of a courthouse where tensions are already high. They're trying to stop riots. They're trying to stop mobs. And you're doing this? Bro, you're raising their temperature too high. You gotta go. Now, Jake Lang, right, in his message from jail.
Hey, like I said, you raising their temperature too high.
One, he admits he said it because he said, all I said was if the court don't do it,
Flacco
we'll take
ass
justice
funny
in our own
for
hands.
real,
You can't do
dog.
that.
His
And
ass
then
funny for
secondly,
real.
yeah, like he speaks as if he's a victim. Watch how he explains the situation. Not once did he say, man, bruh, my fault, folks. Maybe I did too. No, he's speaking as if he's the victim, as if there's this grand conspiracy against him. These people, including CHUD, they're absolutely delusional. They're perpetual victims. They lack accountability across the board.
We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Carmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us. before another Arena Zaruski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. This is two-tiered persecution against...
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
The white people of this world. We are under attack, and what they're doing to me, they want to do to all of us. I'm just at the forefront here. The lawfare and the weaponized DOJ and these deep state assets want to destroy us all. We cannot allow it to happen. If they do this to me, they can do it to you. Please, guys, stand up. We can't allow our...
Now all of a sudden the tables turn. Now we can't. If they can do this to me, they'll do it to all of us. Oh my God. Oh, bro, you went down in the middle of front of a courthouse antagonizing people, or you committed a crime. My God, I'm not understanding. You committed a crime. You made terroristic threats about what you would do to somebody, grandson, nephew, cousin, brother, uh, 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 close friend, bro. You, you. I mean, damn. I ain't saying. I don't know what happened in that tent, bro. I don't know what went on. I, I don't know. I can't say. Um, to defend his action, I can't say. But what I will say, this shit ain't got nothing to do with what can be made an example out of. I mean, what can be made an example out of? This shit is about who can we make this example out of? Because this shit is getting out of pocket. And if we gotta show them that we ain't playing, we of course have to show our own that this shit is no game. We want you here, we need you here, but it's gonna be some rules and some boundaries set on this shit. We ain't just gonna be acting like them. If you can get where I'm speaking from, then you can get it. I won't elaborate at this time.
Good brothers like CHUD, myself, and other great patriots to rot away in prison. Let's get me and my brothers home. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. And keep the faith.
They say
Get
Rod
me
Wave.
and my brothers home. God, myself and other great patriots to rot away in prison. Let's get me and
Oh,
my
Rod
brothers home.
away.
God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. And keep the faith. This fight is in the Lord's hands, and we will be victorious.
I'm starting to think this the new play, man. I'm starting to think this is the new method. You go around, you start trouble, you get arrested, you start a Gift and Go, get a lot of money, get out of jail, fight the little petty case. But I think he thought this would have been just a little petty case. I think he thought that this would have been like a case that he could probably, a little slap on the wrist, a little misdemeanor, bond about $20,000. Y'all all donate to my Give, and Go. I raise about $100,000, pay $20,000 towards the bond. Like take a plea deal, do probation, never. No. Dumb folks said, we send a message to this fool. He is not raising enough money to get out. It's not happening, bruh. You know why? And I don't think this is a coincidence at all. Chud the Builder and Jake Lang got identical bonds. They gave Jake Lang $1 million bond. And I don't think that's a coincidence at all. I think they're saying,
out of the damn, bro. I didn't even remember that for real. I didn't even remember. I remembered, but I didn't even relate that for real. I just seriously remember that Chud the Stud got fucking $1 million bond. That's why he doing the crying and the stud shit that he doing. I for fucking God. Two stupid asses with matching $1 million bars. You want to be just alike? We gonna show you. Don't think that you ain't an example either, man. Let's not get this shit twisted. I think that we getting this shit twisted. See, Trump got you motherfuckers tripping. Boy, he got y'all motherfuckers tripping. Y'all think it's that, and it's not. It's not that. It's not that. It's that everybody has rules and regulations. Everybody has boundaries in this shit. You're not gonna go over the boundaries. You know, you might got a little foot or two step forward, but you ain't just fixing to be overstepping it all the way like that. It don't work like that. But you want it to work like that so bad. You thinking that it's supposed to work like that so bad. You know what I mean? And the crazy part about it is I can go deeper into my explanation on why on my opinion, but I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do that because I feel like you should understand where I'm coming from, what I mean. So end of the day, man, everybody got boundaries when you think you don't. So you think you fixing to over push it? Nah, we got to show you that. No, 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 no. We can't have you acting stupid and ignorant too. Who I'm talking about? You get it.
The message to Jake Lang, Chud the Builder, and that entire team of racists who feels like they can go out and harass black people. I think even like the dominant society, the people at the top, I feel like even they're like, hey, bruh, we hate black people too, but y'all doing too much, bruh. This is his mugshot, by the way. Come on, bruh. Just an absolute degenerate. Now, listen, I have no proof that he's on drugs.
Like a
This
fucking
man don't look like he's
goofball.
sober right
His
now.
ass
He
like
looks
a
like he's not in
cheese
his right state
ball.
of mind. But after about a day in jail, now this dude is a grifter, so I'm taking this with a grain of salt. But after a day in jail, man, he
Jake has been attacked by a group of all black prison guards in the Dallas County Jail. You can literally see them manhandling him in the mugshot photo. They haven't given him a bed yet and slept on the concrete floor last night. The guards are the guards are retaliating against Jake because of the Carmelo Anthony conviction. Oh my God.
came to the timeline to let us know that, the brothers in jail, man, gave him a little bit of straightening. They gave him a little bit of straightening. They served some justice, man. All right. Jake Lane took the timeline to say Jake has been attacked by a group of all black prison guards in the Dallas County Jail. It looked like them good brothers gave him a little bit of straightening, man. Hey, listen, man, we disavow all violence against all people, of course.
Yeah, Flacco,
All right,
of course.
YouTube, I disavow, I condemn all violence, YouTube. I
For
disavow
sure.
this. How dare they put hands on that white man? I heard those brothers just had to establish a little bit of respect, all right? Just a little bit of respect needed to be established, man, all right? They ain't hurt him too bad. Right, they just gave him a little bit of straightening. How come? I'm so confused, yo.
Crazy, bro.
How come y'all have all this caucasity
Yeah, it's crazy.
and audacity
Crazy,
in the
dog.
real world when police officers is outside and they on the corners? Oh, you is bold, you is loud, you is throwing up murder this, y'all this N-word, this, and you behind a group of 10 sheriffs. But when you in prison, man, these don't work no more. This don't work no more, man. Oh, you let them brothers give you a little bit of straightening and you took it? I disavow this, man. I don't like violence. There's no excuse for violence ever. All right, now he goes, you can literally see them manhandling him in this mugshot photo. They haven't given him a bed yet, and he slept on the concrete floor last night. The guards are retaliating against Jake because of the Carmelo Anthony conviction. Hey, man, it sounds like the brothers just giving a little bit of straightening, bro. Why you crying, man? Why you crying, man? Listen, now, do I feel bad? I don't feel bad, not one bit, all right? You know, we disavow violence here, but I don't feel bad for this dude at all. At all. All right, this dude has been out here disparaging black folks,
For a
all
little
right,
minute.
attacking us,
He turned up.
lying on us,
Yeah.
harassing us.
Yeah.
You don't know if you was out here harassing one of them guards' mama. You don't know if you was out here harassing, berating one of those guards' girlfriend or wife or daughter. You don't know if you was out here harassing one of their brothers. See, that's the thing. When you deal in hatred, you don't know who you harassing. You
Facts.
don't know what people do for a living. You
For
don't know
real,
when
for
you're
real.
gonna run across these
Fact.
people.
That's the thing.
You
about
might have
it.
thought you could have came in, get your 10, 15-second clip off, go back to your dungeon.
Don't work
You
like that,
could
bro.
not have
That shit get
expected
real
you would have had to
fast.
run into these men
Yep.
at some point. When you was harassing their wives and
It's
their
all
girlfriends and their
good.
daughters,
Just because
you
a
probably
police
didn't
officer,
expect.
just because you this part of the government, just because you goddamn that part of the law office. Nah, bro. It don't work like that. People take this shit for real. People are grind hard just to get their money up, just to pay a lawyer to make your ass turn your whole day into a fucking doomsday. But you don't understand this shit. You thinking that motherfucker's supposed to be down bad all their life, or in the situation they in, or in the headspace that they in all the time. You don't understand that shit happen in the instant. Motherfuckers come out of this shit. You don't understand that shit. You thinking everybody supposed to come at this shit with ignorancy. No, 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 no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Motherfuckers understand this shit take money. Don't get this shit twisted. Don't get this shit twisted.
You would have had to deal with them in their world. And now they just giving you a little bit of what you've been asking. You said that it's impossible for us to get along. You said harmony is impossible. You don't want to live in harmony. You said that. So now they're just giving you what that reality is, man. Oh, he back to crying, folks. So he goes, Jake is being moved to an unknown location. His life is in extreme danger, and they're trying to disappear him from the public. He's being treated worse than murderers. So he goes, right, and I guess this is like how inmates communicate with like each other's. So he goes, I can't believe they have me back in solitary hellhole. I only get out of this cell 3 hours a week. Again, listen, man, don't let CHUD and Jake convince you, by the way, that they don't have an option or a choice. No, they have an option. All they got to do is just sign, hey, I won't sue. I won't take legal action if I get hurt in here.
Yeah.
Because if you tough,
go back in the population.
Go to general population.
Yeah,
Talk to them.
yeah.
What do you mean you can't believe they got you in solitary confinement? You
like
go on solitary?
Yeah, like you a rapper or something.
Go to general pop.
It
All right?
don't work like that,
Right?
brother.
Walk that line. Let them folks see.
Who you fooling?
Let them brothers see. If you think the guards gave you a little bit of straight, if you think that straightening was unbearable, wait till them brothers get a hold of you, bruh. But they don't want to walk that line. They don't want to be held accountable.
That's the thing.
They don't. They don't want to be held accountable for their actions. So you know what they do?
Shit crazy.
I'm going to take PC. I'm going to take solitary. I don't want to come out. You chose 3 hours a week to come out, bro, because you don't want to deal with your consequences.
Yeah.
So like he goes, complete solitary confinement and $1 million bond, all because I jokingly said that I would carry out the capital punishment on Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, you can't say that, okay? You cannot say that. He goes, this is a two-tier justice system. It's not. My bond was set 100 times higher than the average rate. See, man, this where you go wrong. Y'all get to pocket watching other people, man. Their blessing ain't your blessing, man. All right, you know, you walk a different path. Y'all always me to it. Man, how come he got this and I don't got it? Huh? Nah, right. Well, y'all got all that white privilege. We never asked, man, how come he got all that white privilege and like I can't enjoy some of that white privilege too, man? Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? But do y'all feel
that's just real shit, bro? That's just real shit at the end of the day, man. Gotta be yourself in this shit, man. Hey, motherfuckers spend their time so much time being somebody else, want to be somebody else, running from their real self. Be running from their real self, for real. At the end of the day, man, you gotta be whether yourself hold yourself accountable or someone else hold yourself accountable. You gonna be held accountable at the end of the day, man. That's no matter what happened in this shit. If this wasn't the case scenario talking about you and it was some whole nother other shit, that was your accountability. You have to be held accountable for this shit that you thinking is cool. And this shit ain't cool. Shit mad goofy. And it's silly. And it's no meaning for real. Shit ain't got no meaning. Shit don't make no money, bro. This shit don't make no money. Them people want to make money. This shit don't make now. Telling you what I know. You ain't understanding that though. That's why y'all had be broke for real and begging and acting like y'all got it. So, but motherfucker really be begging for real. It don't work like that, bro.